3, 2, 1, go. Alright, wake me up. Here we go. Supernatural. Artsy. I like it. We're in the woods. Okay, the camera shake, the beat. Eerie, but likable. Beautiful. Taeyang's voice, of course, beautiful. He's hiding from something? From himself? Who knows? Beautiful high notes, honestly. I wish I could do that shit. Oh shit. The beat. And the fucking sparklers on fucking cocaine. Looks like he's made out of stars there. That's fucking awesome. And then it slows it back down. That's awesome. So far I love it. This video has a really good use of contrast between like bright lights and darkness, like the lit up room, the sparkler scene, even in just the bedroom, the windows with the glaring lights coming through. It's really cool. Again, with the light and darkness like I was talking about, and trapped in water or something, I don't know. It's awesome though. Whoa, what the fuck? That's like grass man of fireworks. What the heck was that? Again, looking sparkly there, Taeyang. I like it. Oh, it's over. That was amazing.
Let's get it.
Okay, first off, let's talk about the vocals of the song. The vocals were amazing. Taeyang performing like a champ, like he always does since his Big Bang days. Up until now, he's still amazing. So the first notable part, I think, during his performance with regards to the vocals is during the pre-chorus, where he has the ascending high notes. It's the part in the pre-chorus where he says, "Is it love?" and those high notes keep ascending higher and higher, and I think it really adds a beautiful sound to the song and really is an effective pre-chorus. And then after the pre-chorus, of course, comes the chorus, which has to be talked about too. So the chorus is really nice. He doesn't exactly get any louder or doesn't speed it up at all, but the beat certainly picks it up at that point. It gets louder, more bombastic, and really adds a lot of strength and power to this chorus. Then, after the chorus, comes back to the verses again, and during this time he slows it back down and it gets more sensitive again, which I think is a really powerful way to structure the song. Now let's dive into the lyrics. So after reviewing the lyrics, you can tell right away that this is definitely a love song. In his lyrics, he uses this concept and this theme of a dream, which is really unique and I like a lot. After looking at the translation of the first verse, you can see a part where it says, "If this is all a dream, don't wake me up," which is the first real showing of this dream metaphor that's to come in all the lyrics. And of course, the other example of this metaphor throughout the song is in the chorus, where he says, "Don't wake me up," repeatedly. So what does the dream metaphor actually mean? What does he really mean when he's talking about "don't wake me up from this dream"? It really all comes back to the fact that this is a love song. In the song, he talks about how he finds every aspect of the woman that he loves beautiful, and that can be seen in the lyrics where he says, "Everything about you looks so beautiful," that being the translated version of it, of course. The whole idea is that the dream is the time spent with this woman that he loves. And what he's saying is, if this really is a dream and isn't real life, this time that he's spending with the woman he loves, then he doesn't even want to be woken up. He wants to stay in the dream forever. So what he's saying is, he'd rather be with this woman, living with her in this love that's only real to him and maybe fake and not equally shared altogether. He'd rather live with that and not know that she doesn't feel the same way than to be told the truth and have this world shattered and this love that he so cares about be destroyed. Again, this parallels to the idea of the dream, where he'd rather stay in the dream where it's only real to him than to be woken up to a harsh reality. Okay, now let's talk a little bit more about just the visual aspects of the music video, how it looked, what the set design was, and all the visual effects and such. So to start off, I have to talk about that light versus dark theme that I was talking about, how there's a beautiful contrast between very dark imagery, very dark places, dark rooms, dark spaces, and contrasted with bright shining lights that come into frame, into focus during the music video. And that can be seen in many different shots and scenes throughout the video. So this is first scene in the forest. The next scene is with the flares. Then again in the room with all the light bulbs surrounded by darkness. And lastly in that void of darkness with just the box of water illuminated. And two other visual things I would like to talk about that weren't covered in the light versus dark part is the parts where he's covered in glitter. Like he looks like a shining star in a universe. That looks really cool. And then the other thing I want to do is shout out the visual effects back where the grass looked like it was, I don't know, shining and kind of like on fire. I mentioned that it looked like fireworks. I thought that was really cool too. All in all, this was a really strong music video. I mean, if you look at the lyrics, you look at the theme, you look at the visuals, you look at the vocals, you listen to the vocals, you can tell that this is a really well-crafted song and music video. So really, I loved Taeyang's Wake Me Up music video, and I'd recommend telling your friends to watch it, get them to see how they feel about it. How do you feel about it? Leave it in the comments below. And that's all. I'll see you guys in my next video. Leave a recommendation of songs you want me to react and maybe review next, and I'll take a look. Alright guys, see ya.